All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining. Just trying to work on this Instagram feed. Hello over YouTube Live. Thanks so much for joining us this morning on the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. Put in a book, we absolutely will find it. Let's see if we can get some good old Instagram action going. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Let's see if this thing is going to work. It's turning my feed around and everything. All right, let's see. All right, we good to go now. All right, fantastic. All right, my beautiful people, man. Here it is on a fantastic Friday. It's another wonderful day, a fantastic day. Thank God it's Friday. Another great day to make some money. This has got to be the easiest day of the week to make some extra money. So hopefully, if you're in business to get some money, you will putting yourself out there, putting yourself in position to get it. I'm on day number 90. This will be an easy day number 91. I think I'm gonna have to read Psalm 91 today. Yeah, I'll probably read Psalm 91. It's gonna be an easy day. I mean, this is gonna be easy. I'll probably knock this out real fast, making 91 days straight of making a sale. But anyway, this is New Black Wall Street Book Club, where we just come together to lift our thoughts and change the way that we think, and change our life forever. 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day of good quality reading good quality stuff. Now, we focus on stuff that have to do with money, because I found that most people have a money problem, have a money getting an acquisition problem, money stewardship problem. And you know, if you change the ways you think, start reading some financial books, start reading some things that are going to help you, then you can get the help that you need. You can fix your own problems if you fix your own mind. And so we're going to be going through the book How to Be Rich. Today we're going to be talking about rich inner life is soon rich outside. A rich inner life is soon rich outside. Of course, I'm your boy, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator. I'm not going to take up too much of your time because we got 30 minutes and we got to get right into this thing. So you know what time it is? It's time for New Black Wall Street Book Club. It's time to get that DJ queued up. You know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.
All the words from the pages change your world will change your heart. You can change your mind. You can change your life. You can change your world.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today on New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. Thanks so much for tuning in with us today. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, CEO of ERGJ Black Bazaar, and also international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That's right, The Black Billionaires Club. It's the study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just believe that if you want to be wealthy, you should study wealthy people. I don't study poor dad, I study rich dad. And I studied 12 of them, 12 billionaires. See, I'm telling you, man, once you start changing your mind as it relates to money, you start changing your conversation. You start changing the things that you do. You start changing the people that you hang out with. And I just realized I just can't hang out with broke. That just ain't gonna work for me. I can't hang out with broke because it's a mentality. As a matter of fact, I would say that broke is a choice. Yeah, broke is really a decision. I know y'all hear me talk about it a lot, but it really is a decision. It's a decision. It's a whole bunch of financial decisions going wrong. And so if you change your choices, you change your decision, you change your mind, you will change your money. You will change your life. Want your life to change, you must change. One of the things we do, we change it by reading. Of course, the Black Billionaires Club is not only just a book, it actually is a club. And so if you want to get around, you want to hang around people who are winning, you want to get around people who's going to hold you accountable to your very own greatness, right? Or you have a decision to join the club. It's a $20 decision. I tell you already, if you can't make a $20 decision, you're in no position to make a $20 million decision. But a $20 decision to change your life, to get around the right people, to be around like-minded people, so you say. Well, you got an opportunity to do that. Just simply join the Black Billionaires Club. Go to www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. Good morning to you, Instagram Live, Mr. Gregory Banks. Thanks so much for joining. New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. We're on day number 12 of our millionaire makeover, our mastermind makeover, day number 12, right? It says it takes 21 days to change a habit. I think it takes 21 days to change the way that you think, which is a habit. You got a habit of thinking however you think right now. All right, 21 days to change a habit. This is day number 12. Simply says this: I won't let it consume my time. Everybody put in the comments, I won't let it consume my time. Now, this is very important because time is the most precious asset that you have. Time is more valuable than money. But many of you guys think that time is money. No, it's not. Time can be exchanged for money, right? But time is actually more valuable than money. Why? Because you can get more money. You can't get more time. Right? That's right. Time, you can't get more time. What you do with your time, what you get. We all got 24 hours in a day. That's equal. That gives us equal opportunity. Now, what you do with your time is what's important. It says this: my life decisions are based on the alignment to my design purpose. If it doesn't align, I won't let it consume my time. If it doesn't align, I won't let it consume my time. I want to have a quick conversation with you about this today because I'm telling you how I began to value my time so much. I had somebody call me just yesterday, matter of fact. And in the club, one of the things with the club, when you join the club, is going to give you a trial period. And I think that's fair for you to be able to try it out, make sure there's something that you like. A lot of people have buyer's remorse and all that stuff. So I told him, I said, no, it's just a trial period. That $5 is a trial period. Make sure that you made the right decision, and then you can step out if you don't like what you see over a week. But this brother, he didn't understand. He said, man, that $5, shouldn't that go towards my membership and all this stuff? I said, listen, brother, I value my time too much to have a 30-minute conversation with you about $5. It ain't that serious. It was serious to him, but it wasn't serious to me. I'm not going to spend all this time over $5, especially when I know my time's worth at least $250 an hour. So that just ain't worth the time. So half an hour is $125. So I'm going to spend 30 minutes with you talking about $5? Come on, brother. That ain't going to work. So I let him know I'm going to refund your $5, but it made me think about these mindsets that we have. As a matter of fact, if you were actually participating or engaged in the process of learning and leveling up, and you were getting on calls and you were doing all the stuff that we're doing in the club, you would see that the time that you spend in the club is way more valuable than the $5 that you could be complaining about. But I want you to understand, these are some of the things that we do. We tend to complain about things that don't really matter, thinking that this little bit of money, I'm thinking to myself, man, you're doing all this over $5. You know what it made me think? Man, how broke are you? I mean, really, how broke are you? All of this over $5, right? Well, I want you to understand this, guys, that when you value your time, right, and you put the number on your time, you put the number on how valuable the time is. But once you value your time and you realize that, well, when you value your time, when you look at what you pay versus the value that you receive, you'll start making better financial decisions. Let me say that. When you look at what you pay, the cost of something. I'm gonna teach this today, matter of fact. It's called opportunity cost. What you're willing to trade off. I simply wasn't willing to trade 30 minutes of my time to talk about $5. It ain't that serious. I don't need that $5. But what do you exchange your time? Matter of fact, let me ask you this question. Everybody in the comments below. How much money do you exchange your time for? That's a great question to ask more. How much money do you exchange an hour of your time for? That's the first question. I really want you to think more. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to get you to think differently. Take your thoughts to a new level so you can take your money to another level. How much money are you willing to exchange an hour of your time for? Next question. Right? How much is an hour of your time worth? Great question to ask this morning. Right? How much are you willing to exchange an hour of your time for? Second, how much is an hour of your time worth? Now, Mr. Gregory Banks said it depends. Okay, well, if it depends, I guess it depends on how much money you make. It depends. See, even a question like this, now I'm not getting on you, Mr. Banks, but even a question like this, because you're saying it depends on the cause. I don't know. It doesn't. How much money are you willing to? How much money? See, that's a question. That's a number. How much money are you willing to exchange your time for? And you're giving me it depends and on the cause, but you still haven't given me a number. So I guess it depends on how much money you're making an hour. It depends on the calls on how much money. See what I'm saying? So this is a number. This is a number question. Now I understand that there's different situations and all this stuff. You may be given something or whatever. But I mean, how much money are you willing to exchange an hour of your time for? How much money is your time worth? Now, the reason why I'm asking it this way is because many of us can't see past $20 an hour. Many of us can't see past $25 an hour. Now, notice this. $25 an hour may be all that they pay you. But that doesn't mean it is all that your time is worth. See what I'm saying? But so I got Gregory Blaze over Instagram. I say, man, I may give it away for one thing and $100 for another. Well, really, if you gave it away, let's just talk about you giving it away. If you quote unquote gave your time away, how much was that time really worth? See, when you say I gave it away, so let's just say you do a charitable cause or you give it to the church. That still doesn't mean that you don't put a number on that time. That number could have been that what you gave to that church could have been worth $150 an hour. So you didn't really give it away. You didn't charge them for it, but you didn't really give it away because it was still worth something. You could have did $150 worth of work. You could have did $200 worth of service. It still was worth something, even if you didn't necessarily get paid for it. Now you were giving it so that you were saying, hey, I'm giving you $200. I'm making an investment into this cause with my time. Your time is more valuable than money. But see, when we start talking about the numbers, when we start talking about money as a tangible thing, it's a very difficult thing to talk about. It's like I haven't really put a number on my time. It's simple. I say I know my time is worth $250 an hour. It doesn't matter the cost. I know it's worth $250 an hour at least. That's where I'm at right now. And I know I can level up. I know it's probably worth more than that. I know it is probably worth more than that. But in my mind, I haven't got there yet. I haven't got to $500 yet. I haven't got to $1,000 yet. I haven't got to $1 million. I ain't got there yet. I'm at $250 an hour. Am I, you know what I'm saying? Am I understanding? Am I the value that I think I bring? Now I know I bring way more value. But that's the level. I understand that you increase from faith to faith. You go. These are levels that you take. How much is your time worth? How much is an hour of your time worth? How much money are you willing to exchange an hour of your time for? These are difficult questions. Many people have never answered this question before. Oh, they only pay me $20 an hour. Oh, they only pay me $15 an hour. That's what they only pay you. I will not let it consume my time. And I'm just going over this because I did not let a $5 conversation consume my time. I simply gave that $5 back, kept it moving. It wasn't worth my time. It wasn't worth me. It wasn't worth the long-winded conversation that this individual wanted to have because they were dissatisfied with something that they chose not to read. But I didn't let it consume my time. Everybody put in console, I won't let it consume my time. All right? I won't let it consume my time. All right, let's get right to what we need to talk about today, guys. We're going through the book, How to Be Rich. That's right. It's a book written by the compact wisdom of the world's greatest wealth builders. And we're into the section, a rich inner life is soon rich on the outside. A rich inner life is soon rich on the outside. Sounds like it's still consuming your time? No, brother, I'm a teacher, man. I teach from experience. Not consuming my time. That took what, maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes to make a point? I think that was valuable. You think that was valuable? All right, man. So a rich inner life is soon rich on the outside. A rich inner life is soon rich on the outside. Mr. Robert Collier, he's talking about your only business is belief. Your only business is belief. Everybody put in console belief. Your only business is belief. To begin with, all wealth depends upon a clear understanding of the fact that mind, thought is the only creator. The great business of life is thinking. The great business of life is thinking. Control your thoughts and you control circumstance. That's the big one. Control your thoughts and you'll control circumstance. Now, we've been talking about this over the past couple of days. The question was, do you control your thoughts or do your thoughts control you? And I simply made the point that if your thoughts control you, if your emotions control you, if your day runs you, if your business runs you, then you're out of control. But if you take control of the things that you can take control of, which is you can take control of your thoughts, you can take control of your emotions, you take control of things that you can take control of, then you'll be what they call self-control. You'll have self-control. And it says to control your thoughts and you control circumstance. Just as the first law of gain is desire, so the formula of success is belief. Believe that you have it, see it as an existent fact, and anything you can rightly wish for is yours. Belief is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You have seen men inwardly no more capable than yourself accomplish the seemingly impossible. You've seen others, after years of hopeless struggle, suddenly win their most cherished dreams, and you've often wondered, what is the power that gives new life to their dying ambitions, that supplies new impetus to their jaded desires, and gives them a new start on the road to success? The power is belief, faith. Something gave them a new belief in themselves and a new faith in their power to win. Everybody put it down. So I got the power. You got the power to win. You know what I talk about? The power to win with money. But you got the power to win in every area of your life. And they leaped ahead and wrested success from seemingly certain defeat. It is your own belief in yourself that counts. It is the consciousness of dominant power within you that makes all things attainable. You can do anything you think you can. This knowledge is literally the gift of the gods, for through it, you can solve every human problem. It should make of you an incurable optimist. It is the open door to welfare. Keep it open by expecting to gain everything that is right. You're entitled to every good thing. Therefore, expect nothing but good. How many guys, as you go out throughout your day, you expect nothing but good? How many guys woke up this morning expecting to win? I wake up every morning expecting to win. I expect to make a sale today. As I told you, I said it's going to be easy today. Friday is the easiest day of the week to make extra money. It's going to be easy for me to hit 91 today. I expect it. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's coming. Wake up expecting to win. Therefore, expect nothing but good. Defeat does not need to follow victory. You don't have to touch wood every time you congratulate yourself that things have been going well with you. Victory should follow victory. Everybody put in console victory. Victory should follow victory. And if you let this mind be in you, which is also in Christ Jesus. Christ Jesus. It is the mind that means health and life and boundless opportunity and recompense. No limitation rests upon you, so don't let any enter your life. Remember that mind will do every good thing for you. It will remove mountains for you. Bring you all the tithes into the storehouse and prove me now herewith, said the Lord Jesus of hosts, said the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Bring all your thoughts, all your desires, all your aims, all your talents into the storehouse. The consciousness of good, the law of infinite supplies, and prove these blessings. There's every reason to know that you're entitled to adequate provision. Everything that is involved in supply is a thing of thought. Now reach out, stretch your mind, and try to comprehend unlimited thought. Unlimited supply. Everybody put in console unlimited. Stretch your mind and try to comprehend unlimited supply. Unlimited thought. This can be so difficult for so many people. To get to a place where their thoughts, where they can comprehend unlimited. To comprehend, you know what this book said? To comprehend unlimited. Because our thoughts can only go so far, right? We feel like our money can only go so far, right? All these things that we feel or think we typically come with limits. You know, we say something like this: the sky's the ceiling. No, it ain't. It's only the ceiling for you. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what you think. Unlimited. Unlimited thought and unlimited supply. Do not think that supply must come through one or two channels. It is not for you to dictate to universal mind and means through which it shall send its gift to you. That's why I just said, I don't know from where it's coming. I just know that it's coming. Where it's coming from, I don't care where it's coming from. I just know that it's coming. Because it's not for me to dictate to the universe how or the means by which it sends me my blessings. That's something I can't control. And that's what it says. It says, God grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. So I need to make peace with the things I cannot change. I need the courage to go and change the things I can. What's your focus today? Are you focused on people who you can't change? No. Or are you focused on you, who you can change? Are you focused on people or the way that people think about you, which you can't change? Or are you focused on how you think about you, which you can change? Or are you focused on how people feel about you, which you can't change? Or are you focused on how you feel about you, which you can change? God, grant me the serenity or help me to make peace with the things that I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. Here's the one thing that I know that you can change. You. That's one thing that you can change. You can change you. You can change how you think. You can change how you perceive. You can change where you work. You can change you. And wisdom to know the difference. To be able to know the difference between what I can change and what I can't change is considered wisdom. Too many of us are focusing on things that we can't change. Too many of us talk about things that we can't change. Too many of us have long-winded conversations about things that we cannot change. And we don't talk enough about the things that we can change. What's something for you that you know that you can change about you that you need to change? Great question to ask this morning. What's something that you know about you that you can change, that you need to change? But here's the thing. Most people simply won't do what they can do. They won't do what they know they should do. They simply won't do it. I can, I should, I don't. I can, I should, I won't. There are millions of channels through which he can reach you. Your part is to impress upon mind your need, your earnest desire, your boundless belief in the resource and the willingness of universal mind to help you. Plant the seed of desire. Nourish it with a clear visualization of the ripened fruit. Water it with sincere faith, but leave the means to universal mind. Open up your mind. Clear out the channels of thought. Keep yourself in a state of receptivity. Gain a mental attitude in which you are constantly expecting good. You have the fundamental right to all good, you know. According to your faith, be it unto you. The trouble with most of us is that we are mentally lazy. It's much easier to go along with the crowd than to break trail for ourselves. But the great discoverers, the great inventors, the great geniuses in all lines have been men and women who dared to break with tradition, who defied precedent, who believed that there is no limit to what mind can do and who stuck to that belief until their goal was won in spite of all the sneers and ridicule of the wise acres of those who said it can't be done. Not only that, they were never satisfied with achieving just one success. They knew that the first success is like the first olive out of a bottle. All the others come out the more easily for it. They realize that they are a part of a creative intelligence of the universe, and that the part shares all the properties of the whole. And that realization gave them the faith to strive for any right thing. The knowledge that the only limit upon their capabilities was the limit of their desires. Knowing that, they couldn't be satisfied with any ordinary success. They had to keep on and on and on. Edison didn't show and fold his hands when he gave us the talking machine or electric light. These great achievements merely open the way to new fields of accomplishment. Open up the channels between your mind and universal mind. And there's no limit to the riches that will come pouring in. Concentrate your thoughts on the particular thing you are most interested in, and ideas in abundance will come flooding down. Listen to what he said, concentrate. That's another word meaning focus. How many of you guys have a hard time focusing? You say you know, you have an idea of what you want, what you desire, but you have a hard time focusing on that desire all day long. Because of this thing called life, which throws these distractions at you every day. But if you can just concentrate your thoughts on the particular thing you are most interested in, then ideas in abundance will come flooding down, opening up a dozen ways of winning the goal that you're striving for. But don't let one success, no matter how great, satisfy you. I'm not satisfied. I may be content, but I'm not satisfied. The law of creation, you know, is the law of growth. You can't stand still. You must go forward or be passed by. Complacency or self-satisfaction is the greatest enemy of achievement. You must keep looking forward. Like Alexander, you must be constantly seeking new worlds to conquer. Depend upon it. The power will come to meet the need. There's no such thing as failing powers if we look to mind for our source of supply. The only failure of mind comes from worry and fear or from disuse. Simply not using what you've been given. Simply not using your brain. Simply not using your mind. Simply not using your ambition. Simply not using your drive. Simply not using it or disuse, or I would say misuse, is the only failure that you'll come across. The disuse and the misuse of the greatest gifts that you've been given. What does it look like for you to disuse your time? We'll get back to time again. Or to misuse your time. What does that look like? Now, what does it look like on the flip side when you maximize your time? What does that look like for your life? What does that look like for the results? What does that look like for your production? What does that look like for achievement? To misuse it versus to maximize it. Big difference. Big difference. Huge difference. William James taught that the more mind does, the more it can do. For its ideas release energy. You can do more and better work than you have ever done. You can know more than you know now. You know from your own experience that under proper mental conditions of joy or enthusiasm, you can do 3 or 4 times the work without fatigue than you can ordinarily. Tiredness is more boredom than actual physical fatigue. You can work almost indefinitely when the work is a pleasure. Everybody put in console pleasure. You can work indefinitely when the work is a pleasure. And I think this is why it's so valuable to figure out how to do what you love and get paid for it. Once you figure out that, once you figure out this is what I love to do. For example, I love teaching. That's just what I am, an educator. I love to teach people about life. I like to share philosophy. I love to do that. And being able to get paid to do it makes it even more pleasurable because now I don't have to be worried about how I'm going to pay the bills to do what I love to do. Have you figured out for your life what you love to do, what you'll do, whether you got paid or not? See, I've been teaching for a long time. I've been educating. Matter of fact, this is free that I'm doing right now. Serving my people in a way in which I know how. Knowing that the more service and the better service that I give to this world, the more I'll eventually get paid. See, I understand these laws, these laws of the universe called sowing and reaping. I reap what I sow. I just simply sow every day. And I enjoy the fruits of my labor. What seeds do you plan to sow today? What seeds of thoughts do you plan to sow today? What seeds of work or labor do you plan to sow today. It is very simple, this world that we live in. Life is fair. You reap what you sow. Too many people sow discord, drama, dysfunction. And they expect something different to be on the other side. No, you reap what you sow. Change what you sow, you'll change what you reap. You want apples? Start change what you sow. Sow some bananas. You don't want bananas? Change what you sow. Sow some grapes. You reap what you sow. Life is fair. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put it in the book, we absolutely will find it. We've been going through the book, How to Be Rich. Why not you? Listening or getting wisdom from the world's greatest wealth builders that have come across this plane. At this time, I got to ask you a question. A simple philosophy that comes from my billion-dollar mentor, Mr. Warren Buffett, says this: that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Right now, I want to think about the price you paid to be here. We've been here for 30 minutes a day to keep broke away. And that 30 minutes, or whether you've been here for 30 minutes or 3 minutes, you spent time here today, and your time is super valuable. Now I want to think about what you exchanged. What came on the exchange? What did you get for the time that you spent here today? And that's the value that you received. In the comments below, share with us what value you received. In other words, was this worth your time and why? What value did you receive? How did this help you today? How does this help you get started on your Friday today? By changing the way that you think, changing your life forever. You fix your mind, you'll fix your money. You fix your mind, you will fix everything else in your life. Now, I know I talk faster than you type, so as you guys are typing your value, what you received today, just want to remind you that you can join the Black Billionaires Club today. You can make a $20 decision today to walk away from the crowd of broke. Walk away from the crowd of complaint. Walk away from the crowd of people who are doing nothing but following everybody else. And that's leading you to nowhere. And you can join the few. It's not a crowd, it's a few who are serious about success. Join the few who are serious about winning with money. Join the few who are serious about holding you accountable to your greatness. Join the few who are tired of thinking by themselves. Great African proverb says this: that if you want to go fast, you go alone. And too many Black folk have been going alone. It's only lonely at the top because you've been building by yourself. But if you want to go far, if you want your legacy to go far, if you want your philosophy to go far, if you want your money to go long, you go together. This is New Black Wall Street Book Club. I want to remind you this, man, that it takes a village, and it starts with us. It starts with a man or woman looking in the mirror and deciding they're going to be the change that they want to see. Stop complaining about it and become that which it is you want to see change in this world. Let's build, people. Let's build these bank accounts. Let's build these businesses. Let's build our community. But most importantly, let's build each other. And let's do it together. We all we got. But guess what? That's enough. Man, I pray to God to preserve each and every one of you, that you'll have a phenomenal weekend as we look to meet you again back here Monday morning, 7 a.m. for the New Black Wall Street Book Club. That you've gone to bed with a dream, you've woken up with a goal, and this weekend you will crush your goal. Until next time, you know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.